I don't lie. In fact, she even demonstrated. She was like, sex or
So
stuff
she
like
said
that.
they were having sex?
Yes.
Okay.
She said that to me.
I didn't expect that kind of conversation to come up. And for the fact that it came from...
Ibuka, look at me now. Do you understand? So,
I don't felt miserable. Like, that's how she believed me. People have accepted their apology. So when I...
In level 2, because I felt like, oh, people there were a bit more friendly.
if I had a better way to handle it, I'd have been able to spell it out here.
Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. Still Fun Pop with Lillian, and trust me to download you with all that happened at tonight's reunion episode. So tonight's episode started with, if you remember, in the house there was a misconception between Chomzy, Phyna, Amaka, Chichi and Bella regarding a statement they said Amaka made, that Amaka told Chichi that Groovy and Phyna had sex. Meanwhile, Amaka was denying it then, that she never said such a thing. But Groovy said Chomzy said that Bella told her that Chichi said that. You know those she say. So tonight there was to bring a clarity to that, and Amaka said that in her words, what she told Chichi is that Phyna and Groovy are together and they do couple things.
They are together and they do what couple do.
Bella...
When Ebuka asked Bella if that was the word Chichi used, Bella said no, that Chichi used the word sex, and even went ahead to demonstrate, to do a body language demonstrating what she meant. Probably maybe Chichi has gone ahead, to spice it and all that, because Amaka was sure of the word she used, and she even said that gist came as a result of she was asking Chichi about Giddyfi'a, and then Chichi in return decided to ask about Phyna and Groovy, because Phyna had just passed, and she said yes, they are together and they do couple things. Meanwhile, Chichi went to Bella and then used her own words. Anyways, moving on, that wasn't even clarified, because at the end of the day, let's just say Chichi used her own word and Amaka used her own word, which was the meaning.
In fact, she even demonstrated. She was like,
because what's the meaning of, they do couple things. Anyways, moving over, they moved to the triangle between Giddyfi'a, Amaka, Diana, and Rachel. And while Ibuka asked Giddyfi'a, like, at this point, who do you think you owe an apology? He said, well, if they change back the hand of time, he would do better. That he didn't just know how to handle it, he was overwhelmed by three beautiful ladies. But now he feels like apologizing to every one of them. Although he has talked to Diane and Rachel, but since the show, he hasn't had any conversation with Amaka. But although Amaka said he doesn't believe Giddyfi'a, that all Giddyfi'a did in the house was mastermind, because on several occasions she asked Giddyfi'a, what's happening between you and Diane, and he said nothing.
Take such effrontery, like he was a mastermind.
Amaka even said on several occasions she asked Diana as well, what's happening between you and this guy, and she said nothing as well. But let her just believe along the line something happened. So moving on, she told Ebuka she has forgiven Giddyfi'a, no need of the whole conversation thing, although she doesn't believe Giddyfia'S story. But then let's move on, that she has forgiven him and she has forgiven herself as well. Well, all the best to them. And then back again to Rachel. Ibuka asked Rachel, what she felt about the whole Giddyfi'a thing, and Rachel said Giddyfi'a was aware of what he was doing as well. Honestly, I was waiting for Ibuka to even ask Diana of her own opinion regarding the whole thing.
He understood his situation at least. Then probably...
Well, next was the problem between Ilebaye and Chichi. Ilebaye, while still in the show, at a party had a problem with Chichi because she pushed Chichi away to dance with Groovy. And Chichi said she felt that was pre-planned. She felt she planned that with Phyna, like a kind of safeguarding Groovy for Phyna and pushing her away. And while Ilebaye tried to explain that no, this is just her being Ilebaye, that she has done it to other of the housemates as well, especially on Saturday night, Chichi said no, that it was planned. And Ilebaye even said she apologized to Chichi after that, but she was surprised when she left the show and heard all Chichi said about her being, portraying market women behavior, kind of trying to secure man for another man.
On her or pushing her, and I went to apologize for that because literally we're tipsy and
Well, while Ilebaye said Chichi could have accepted her apology regarding what happened at that Saturday night party, Chichi shunned her and said, "You don't tell people when to accept apology." Chichi even tried to explain it to Ebuka that Ilebaye did something worse after that post Big Brother show, that she even stepped on her with her heels. But then Ebuka tried to, cut that short, and she couldn't go in details. Although Ilebaye said that wasn't intentional, okay, that it was a mistake. She apologized to Chichi again, but then Chichi said no, that was intentional as well. Anyway, moving over to Rachel, Ebuka asked Rachel how it was for her in the show as a rider. And Rachel said it was difficult for her to blend in, especially with her level.
I had been on lockdown alone. Every other person had an opportunity to have a pet.
Yeah.
My mind was...
She explained how it was mentally tough for her. They just told her 2 hours to the show that she'll be going in as a rider. She said that threw her off balance. And regarding with the fact that she did lockdown alone, she wasn't paired with anyone. And then coming into level 1, she said level 1 housemates weren't welcoming. So it was very difficult for her to blend in. People were already coupled up, paired and all that. So it was difficult to blend in with her level 1. As she stemmed it, she said too many strong characters in level 1. So it was difficult for her to blend in. Well, I love her honesty because this rider stuff, let's just say Cheesy made it look so beautiful, but he that wears the shoe, nowhere it pinches. I'm glad Rachel was honest that it wasn't easy for her to do. And that was just it for tonight.
This is me who did not plan to be a rider. Coming into the show.
Thank you for listening to my narration, and if you really enjoyed, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do well to subscribe and turn on your post notification bell. I will see you tomorrow. Have a lovely evening. Bye.
We actually proposed you. Amaka was just sent me, I type you, I want to